Cecily Mbarire, make it brief. I know you are normally very brief. And then before she takes over the podium, after Cecily Mbarire, I'll ask the chair of the MCS caucus, I'll give him 5 minutes so that we can be represented, all of us, to say something in 5 minutes. Please make it brief. Says Mbarire, fire, say fire.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the party leader. All protocols observed. I'm here to make a presentation on behalf of the Council of Governors on what it is the county governments have done towards implementation of the plan. And I think a lot of it has already been talked to by the fireman himself. And so, Your Excellency, unlike the fireman, allow me to refer to my notes once in a while as we ensure we give the right figures. Sir, you have all heard that the universal health coverage can only happen through the county governments because health is devolved. And so after the National Assembly and the Senate passed the Health Act, we had to come up to enact the Facility Improvement Fund, FIF, and so 42 counties have enacted the FIF, and 5 at advanced stage of enactment. And this has truly helped us in making sure that we implement the universal health coverage as per the plan. Further, we have partnered with the national government in ensuring that we have the 107,831 community health promoters who we pay half of the stipend, and want to appreciate the role that the MCAs have played at the county assemblies in ensuring that we continue to give enough resources to keep these great people, the CHPs, in the field every day. So we also want to appreciate that the national government continues to keep the CHPs also paid from the national government, and that we are able to ensure that they have their kits fully equipped to be able to do their work. On SHA, Your Excellency, I'm happy to report that together with the county government and national government, we've been able to register 28.34 million Kenyans across all the counties, and we want to continue to ensure that more and more are registered on a day-to-day. Many counties in our 16,500 facilities are in a continuous registration of the members of SHA, and we are happy with the development. Cumulatively, our county public health facilities have submitted claims totaling to 28.78 billion, Your Excellency, out of which, and it's important that people hear this, 28.7 billion claims from our county health facilities, and out of that 16.79 billion, which is 60%, has actually been paid. We are asking, and out of that, about 2.7 of the balance has been rejected, but we are asking, and out of the 2.7, 1.9 has been resubmitted after doing what needed to be done. So we are asking, Your Excellency, that the balance amount of our claims be paid out so that we can continue to offer services. Sir, another area that has really been a big success is provision of maternity services. And this I'm saying because there was the belief that what was there was more superior than what we have now. But I want to say that we are now having more mothers benefiting from SHA maternity services. And in the last summit, we were able to include level 2 facilities into the reimbursement of SHA, because before, if a mother delivered in level 2, SHA was not reimbursing, but we are now happy it's happening, which means more mothers are benefiting. On the National Equipment Service Program, NESP, you remember before we had what was called the Medical Equipment Program, and that program was a very, very big failure. Why was it a failure? It was a failure because, one, the county governments were made to pay a lot of money for this equipment, and when it came to maintenance, there was always a push and pull between us and the service providers and the vendors to make sure that these equipments were working. Your Excellency, we want to thank you because through the National Equipment Support Program, currently 40 counties in 121 county facilities and 6 level 6 facilities are benefiting from this program with 6.1 billion Kenya shillings worth of equipment. Also, 75 equipments are being installed in various county facilities across the country, and the program has offered over 232,000 services since its inception in March 2025. A total of 80 officers from all the counties have been trained on the funds flow model virtually. We are happy that SHA has cleared invoices in 16 facilities and 3 lots amounting to over 346 million have been released. Under urban infrastructure, we do have a program called the Kenya Urban Support Program that is funded by the World Bank, and under it we have done 202 kilometers of urban roads, 171 kilometers on non-motorized transport infrastructure, 5,250 parking spaces, and 192 kilometers of storm water drains, and 31 kilometers of sewer lines. This we work closely with the national government. And also we have the Kenya Informal Settlement Improvement Program in 37 counties that is working towards ensuring that 95 settlements are upgraded in terms of infrastructure. In agriculture, Your Excellency, we are happy to report that we continue to provide the last mile distribution of fertilizer to our farmers, and we are happy with the partnership that we are having. We would like to request that this fertilizer, a lot of the farmers want to get it through their cooperative societies, and there's need to relook at the entire architecture of how that fertilizer is distributed so that we can be able to distribute it through the coffee, tea cooperatives that are there on the ground. In terms of dairy, out of the coolers that we've been told that have been distributed, we are happy that the county governments have worked closely with the national government to ensure that these coolers get to the farmers. We are happy with the progress so far, but we are requesting that you continue to give us more coolers because the demand is getting higher and higher as we move on. As the county governments will continue to ensure that the cooperative societies are well trained, they are strong enough, and that there are facilities where these coolers can be installed. As was said by the Deputy President, a lot of our farmers are now digitally able to get information, advisories, and be registered so that they can be able to get the fertilizer. We have about 1,925 agripreneurs recruited with zone mapping and business accelerator onboarding completed. These agripreneurs are really helping with extension services. About 28 officers have also been trained in livestock management, 60 county staff sensitized on sustainable feeds, 39 vet doctors, directors sensitized, and over 160,000 animals vaccinated under the e-voucher program. We also want to say that we've worked closely with the national government in terms of market infrastructure. There are over 400 plus markets that are going on right now in the county are being done in collaboration with the county governments. We are providing the land and the management of those markets once they are complete. We appreciate that. Over 860 circles have been mapped out across the counties, one circle per ward, especially in the counties that are benefiting from the NAF CDP. County governments have successfully vaccinated 10.1 million animals and conducted 369,000 AI and distributed 1.6 million chicks. In trade, I did mention the markets, but let me talk about the CAIPs, the County Aggregation and Industrial Parks. Already 35 counties have commenced the construction. Most of the CAIPs are at advanced to mid-level stages across the participating county governments, the 35 of them. And I want to say that we are proud to say quite a number are almost in completion, with Meru leading at 99.3% completion, followed closely by Embu at 88%, Garissa 88%, Kirinyaga 86%, Migori 85%, Wajir 80%, Kisii 80%, Busia 79.2%, Machakos 74%, Kwale 69%. We want to thank His Excellency the Deputy President, who has provided leadership in ensuring that the first 11 counties will be able to be operationalized between mid-year 2026 to end of 2026. There's some moderate progress also happening in various other counties. Homa Bay, Bungoma, Uasin Gishu, Kakamega, etc. And we are very, very grateful. We have also, each country has been able to look at, identify their value chains and come up with the implementation plan. And that is work we are doing very closely with the county, with the national government. In the area of blue economy that I think you all heard, there's a lot of work going on. Counties have distributed about 760,000 kilograms of fish feed to farmers and constructed 12 new fish markets across 10 counties. Additionally, 22 beach management units registered as cooperative societies that have been established, especially in the 7 coastal region counties. On education, Your Excellency, we have enrolled in pre-primary education levels 1 and 2, and we have been able to increase our numbers from 2.9 million compared to 2.8 million in the previous year. And we have, for the first time, developed scheme or service for our pre-primary education teachers. We have also employed 79,864 teachers across the different counties. Our main concern though, sir, and I think we mentioned it at the summit, is counties have bursaries but are unable to disburse the same because of the challenge we are having with the controller of budget. We kindly request that you consider helping us to be able to handle that matter so that we can unlock this big problem. For now, we are completely unable to give the bursaries. As I come to the end, I want to request, we are happy, Your Excellency, that the two National Assembly and the Senate did pass the law that allowed for the independence of our county assemblies. And I want to say, as a Council of Governors, we were in full support of that. We feel it is the best way forward. But we want to request in the NADCO report, Your Excellency, other than pensions, there was also a request to institutionalize the ward fund, just like the national government, the CDF fund and the GAF. So we are requesting that this be expedited so that these MCAs can continue to do the great work they are doing through their ward fund. Your Excellency, they are saying if you do this, you'll have your 2 and even 4 term, if it's possible. Thank you very much. It's a very, very weighty issue, and we fully support it. Your Excellency, as I add, I want to say this, and here now allow me to just say one word as the chair of the UDA party. You'll all agree with me. You'll all agree with me that the amount of work that has been done by this government is more than any of us even used to imagine had happened. And so this National Governing Council gives us an opportunity to live here knowing what has happened and to get the right messaging when we go to our villages, to our counties, to our wards and our constituencies. Your Excellency, I wish to tell you this, sir. I can see Dennis Itumbe is talking. I want to tell something to our party leader. Sir, we believed in you when we made you president in 2022. And today, more than any other time, we believe in you more. And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you for the great work you have done. You are full of energy. You're a man who works tirelessly for this nation. And for us as a team, we want to confirm to you that we support you 100%. In the midst of all the noise that has happened, especially in the last 2 years, we can see the amount of work you've done. We can see your vision is finally coming to fruition. The story of Singapore is no longer a dream. It is going to be a reality in this country called Kenya. And so as you continue, may we congratulate him because he's the most courageous leader I have seen in my entire political career. Courage to be able to make political and policy decisions that he knows will help the country in the future, even if in the short term it is unpopular. Shah was the most unpopular. Isn't that the truth? But today, just talk to all of us here. We have less harambes to go to. And even when we are called to these harambes, we have less money to contribute because Shah is working. So I want us to all confirm to our president that going forward, we will do what we must do to make sure we get our second term. And that, Your Excellency, when you're coming on the ground, even the PSs, the CSs, if they are coming to a particular county, a particular constituency, a particular ward, and you have members who support the government in those places, please let us know, because we want to be there to scream loud the work you're doing for us. And finally, let me appreciate your deputy president. The fireman himself. First of all, I keep telling you that fire and Norma and Bwekse gave us fresh impetus. And we want to thank you because we've seen you crisscross the entire country, talking about government programs and projects without fear and with clarity. And today we have confirmed as you stood here that, Your Excellency, this was the best decision you ever made. And so, We will continue to support you, Your Excellency, the Deputy President. And please continue to ensure there's fire across the entire country. Continue to give the President the much needed support that he had lacked for 2 years. And Your Excellency, Paul, for what happened for 2 years, we didn't know you are suffering in silence until this guy came. So we are happy that you are making it. And you're doing a great job, Mr. Fireman. Kindiki ni fire, see fire. You have the support of the entire leadership of UDA and the affiliate parties. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Long live William Samoei. Asante.